Have you been making content on YouTube for a while now and you are not getting the views you think that you deserve? While that may be true, let me tell you something. The views you are getting, the content you are creating, whether or not a lot of people see it, are well worth it. When I first started watching YouTube, I was in high school. That was over 10 plus years ago, and YouTube was in its infancy. This is when creators like Justine, Ray William Johnson, Nida Hydra were just on the upcome. This is when YouTube was a simpler site. There wasn't as much features, it wasn't as detailed. Everyone would just come here and post silly videos. How can we forget about Fred? Anyone remember that screaming hamster guy? Now, I knew from very early on that I wanted to do YouTube, but for some reason I could not. Reasons such as I did not have a proper internet connection, I didn't have a computer, I didn't know how to edit, so it just held me back. But eventually I started getting these things. But guess what? I still didn't do it. Why didn't I do it? I guess you can say it's like a fear of judgment, a fear of being out there. But at some point, I started making content. I started making gaming content with games such as League of Legends, Overwatch, things like that. I posted the videos to YouTube. They got their views. They got some pretty decent views, I can say. But I wasn't consistent. I did not do it consistently. If I stuck to it, I probably would have been a lot further along the YouTube journey right now. But I did not, so here we are. After college, I went on to university to pursue my degree in biology. And I got that degree in biology. And I must say, as much as I have a degree there and have the chance to go pursue a master's, something is just telling me that YouTube, content creation, it's calling me. It wants me to come back to it. And while I have been doing it for the past year, I haven't been consistent. I haven't been pushing it. I haven't been actually going for it. So I guess this is my video to really say, from today, we're going to make an extra effort to go for the YouTube content, and we are going to make it. You have to tell yourself that. Now let me say this, okay? This was no easy journey. Not at all. Getting into YouTube, you think it's just recording a video, putting it together, or some people don't even put it together. They don't even edit, they just throw it on there. But actually making content that people want to watch is a lot harder than you think. And I'm nowhere near that, but we shall get there slowly. You have to learn to edit, you have to learn to color grade, you have to learn sound design, you have to learn to make thumbnails, everything. It's like you have to learn to market social media. It's a whole job within itself, and if you don't have the time for it within your day, it gets really tough. So you really have to push. Now, what I'm trying to say is, these are skills that are highly desired by anyone else. So if you start getting good at these skills, eventually your content is going to speak for itself. Someone else is going to notice. Someone else is going to offer you the opportunity to do something for them. So while your YouTube might be your main thing, you can always, get a little side thing going. So yes, the growth, it has been slow, but it has been steady. I can definitely see improvements from my first video as to now.
Keep a fat back. And my mud. Right now everyone is making their way up this path, and guess what is right behind me. I'm gonna walk up a little bit, and here we have the Victoria Falls.
Key is just to remain consistent, keep doing, keep trying at it. You don't have to blow up on YouTube. We don't. We just have to know that we're proving to ourselves that we can remain consistent at something. When we were kids, we had dreams. I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a pilot. But now, what do? What? We try to make it through the day, we get home, we go to sleep, we go to work all day. We don't dream anymore. And that's something we have lost, and we should try to get back. And this is one of my dreams, and I'm going to push for it. Let me tell you what being on camera. Being on camera was so weird at first. I could not do it for the life of me. It was awkward. It was like talking to just a lens and no one was there, and I found it really weird. That's mainly because I was always a shy person. I was the person that would come, not really talk to anyone, just be there, don't really interact. But as I've gotten older, I've slowly been growing my confidence and I've been less shy as compared to before. And I'm walking around with a camera in the recent year, that has definitely contributed to that. Because now I'm out in the open, just walking amongst people, and I'm talking to my camera on my own. And people are watching me, but I don't really care what they think, because I know what I'm doing. And it's important to me, so whatever they think, that's them. I'm walking around with my camera, and I'm talking to you guys. I've even decided to do a public speaking class to help just improve the presentation skills I have. Just make sure I maintain this eye contact and proper posture. Try not to sway too much, just trying to stay still. It's a work in progress, it's coming along, and hopefully it continues to improve. Sometimes it can be very discouraging. You post a video, you think that's good, and it just does not get the views that you expected it to get. Or someone leaves a negative comment, and that just ruins your whole day. But there's a whole bunch of other positive comments. But they say that's how the human mind works. They say we can see a lot of good things, but the one negative is what will stick to us. So we have to let it go and just move on from it. If it's actual constructive criticism, we take it into account. We improve from it. But some people are just negative on the internet, and we have to get past it. Your content will not get the most views. It won't. But if you strive to be like those, but if you strive to be like those that do get a lot of views, your content will be much better. So keep on improving, day by day, 1%, is what they say, right? If you try to be 1% better each day, by the end of a year, you'll be 365% better. I just keep at it. I guess you can say this is my message to anyone out there who wants to do YouTube, something along the lines in content creation. Go ahead, just do it. Even if you don't get views, even if you don't blow up, the benefits you get from just doing YouTube, they're endless. They just keep coming. And who knows? Eventually, one day you might just blow up, and you might just be able to make YouTube your full-time thing. So, if you like the video, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and I would love to see you guys on the rest of this journey. The content on this channel is going to be a bit different. It's going to be a bit more personal content, a bit more fitness content. The travel videos, the vlog videos, the hikes, that's not going away. That's going to remain right here for anyone who wants to watch it. But there's definitely going to be more content on this channel in the next upcoming year.